Vintage cars and trucks and all sorts of playful things are rolling into the toy show in Royal Oak. And behind the wheel of this show, with just a sample of what you'll find, is Mike Longoria. And what a collection you have brought today. It's our own little auto show today, isn't it, Mike?
Thank you. Yes, it is.
It's great to see. All right, we feature all the new at the auto show downtown, but we're going back in time with a lot of these. Let's start with this up here. I see this side, a Cadillac, right?
Yes, that's a 1955 Cadillac, and it's modeled after a Cadillac. They didn't have the right to use the C.
Got it.
But this is a fire truck variation. They had different ones with headlights, and you can get different size standards, just like a real car.
Now, this is, one of the things that you'll find at the show. This is quite expensive, really. I mean, compared to some of these other things. About how much would that go for?
It depends on what kind of model you have and what variation. This is about $2,200.
Okay, but don't be afraid, because there's a whole lot here that is more affordable than that, I want to point out. Let's go. Just a great poster down here for the city of Detroit. This is one of your favorites.
Yes, yes. Advertising with Braniff, showing a beautiful late model Cadillac. It's just Detroit all the way. It's great condition.
And right close to that, how fun is this for a little girl? A Jeep here, or some sort of a vehicle? Tell us about this one.
It is a Jeep. They were used in Hawaii for sightseeing tours, for running the back roads.
Pink Jeeps work.
This particular one, this is modeled after the one that they ran through Hawaii.
I love it. That's great. We got a bulldozer here, and I just want to make reference to the fact that this comes with a box, which is often what brings value to these things, isn't it? That
boxes are extremely fragile, especially the ones that they manufacture from Japan. They're so thin. Generally, they were opened and thrown away.
Incredible. Let's go down here, because these on this table have really caught my eye. You got to love Batman and Robin here on this old car. When is this from? What is it from?
Well, this one is from the mid-70s.
Okay.
But it's modeled after a car that Barris had done for the TV show. But that car was actually a car that was used it was at the Autorama as a concept car. And he had bought the concept car and had it changed and made it for the particular TV show. Very
neat. And I know this is really neat. You brought this one because this was a car that was actually at the auto show years ago.
Not this little one.
They had the big version.
Right. But this one is a Firebird.
Okay.
This is a concept car of what the Firebird was going to look like, because the concept cars were trying to figure out the future.
Yes, right.
And at the time this was done in '63, fins were still big.
Yeah.
So they went to the next level.
Certainly looked futuristic. Reminded me of the Jetsons when I first saw it too here. This is one of the oldest, or actually the oldest piece you have here. Explain this. This is just truly remarkable.
This is a friction streetcar made by the Dayton Hill Climb Company, and they manufactured it for about 8 years, but they're very strong and durable. I mean, you could just literally stand on this, and the thing is for some reason during the war drives and stuff like that during World War II, a lot of these disappeared.
Wow, but this is still around. So very old. And this is fun. This is a plastic toy that you were saying.
Yes.
And very valuable at that.
Because of the size, the larger the plastic toys we get, the more fragile they get. And a lot of times they would put on the packaging made of unbreakable plastic. Well, as soon as I read something like that, I thought I'd take it to the test. So many of them didn't survive. And you see that this one's also friction.
Yeah,
so you would have to push down on it to get it going. So hence you'd bend axles and break the plastic.
An 8 or 10-year-old could sit on that, and that'd be the end of that one, right? But very, very neat. These are really neat. These are a lot littler, as you can see. And I was taken by some of these because I thought they looked like banks. Like I would put a quarter or a penny or something in here. But this is not the case with these, right?
Well, these were premiums. This is actually for stamps.
Stamps?
So you'd put it on your desk.
I love that. So the stamp would come here, and you'd put it, I'd say if you put it down there, right?
Right.
And you put in $55 about for an average price for something like this.
Because of the condition. This one right here is not going to command as much.
It won't. Okay. Depends on condition and year and whatnot, I know. Real quick, not just cars and trucks at this toy show we want to let you know about. Just quickly, I mean, you brought lunch boxes. You've got an old Dr. Seuss game. This little guy, Pinocchio, who, I won't do it, but the thing can turn and do a lot of great stuff. So there's a lot of fun stuff. Well, as you wind it up,
he'll rock, and as he goes back and forth, he's an acrobatic Pinocchio.
Well, I appreciate
with banks and other things along that line.
There's so many great toys, kind of antique type toys. Mike, thanks so much for sharing all the wonderful things. Thanks for bringing them in today.
It's a real pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Certainly got in a great toy mood. Thanks so much. Have a good day.
Thank you.
And the toy show opens tomorrow morning at 9 at the Royal Oak Farmers Market. Great venue for it. The Farmers Market located at 316 East 11 Mile Road in Royal Oak. Admission is $4. Children are free with parents. And for more information, you can check WXYZ.com.